to Whiskers.
All right, episode 6. This is Breakfast with the Goalkeepers. Yay!
Yay! Except we're done with breakfast right now.
We
but
just
let's
finished
introduce.
Breakfast with the Goalies.
We
Okay,
just finished.
let's introduce ourselves. I'm Rich.
I'm Brooke.
I'm Reiley.
And I'm Gina.
Okay, we're excited to talk goalkeeping. So, first of all, Gina, why don't you give us a little background about where you're from, what you're studying?
Okay, so I'm from Wisconsin.
Never heard
You
of
can
it.
probably tell
Ever
based
heard
on
of
her
it?
accent.
Illinoisans. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
I feel so awkward.
Let's keep going.
I go to school at Northwestern University. I'm a goalkeeper,
Really?
and my undergrad degree was in fashion studies, and right now I'm studying a Master's of Science in Leadership and Creative Enterprises.
Wow.
Okay, there's a lot there
Yeah,
we can dig
it's
into.
a long word.
That's great.
But this is the third school I've been to, so that's crazy.
And the other two were?
University of Portland and then St. John's.
You have been across the country
Yeah,
and
I
now
have.
back in the middle.
Yep, I went all the way west, all the way east, and back to the Midwest.
Full circle.
Full
We love
circle
it.
moment.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, welcome,
Thank you.
Reiley.
I'm Reiley. I am from Virginia, outside DC. I'm a sophomore. I currently just changed my whole life around, and I was supposed to be doing econ, and then I dropped that, and now I'm doing political science, but I haven't done it yet. So I'm kind of in a gray area of waiting until the winter quarter starts.
She will do political science.
I will do
We
political
will.
science. Yes, I will.
With the hopes of getting into
A job.
The president.
Still up in the
With the
air.
hopes of Reiley Fitzpatrick for
Probably
president.
be president. Probably, I'd say 2042.
And if that happens, you all should run.
You saw it here first.
You should
Move
run.
while you can. You're up.
Please vote for me.
Well, we're excited to talk some goalkeeping and, as
Yeah.
usual, some stuff about the Cats.
Yeah,
So, Brooke, go ahead.
we're going to start with the basic, like, introduction question. How did you decide that you wanted to be a goalie?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Well, I loved being a goalkeeper, but I would honestly say in the beginning, I hated playing in the field. So when I was younger, I would not want to be on the field, and I would want to be in goal, which is kind of reversed of how everyone gets started. They usually get thrown in goal, but I would always be the person volunteering for it, and I always wanted to do it. When I was little, we're talking 4 or 5, I hated getting beat by people. So I was notorious for pulling their shirts and dragging
You're
them.
that one.
Yeah. So
Do they give yellow cards to 4-year-olds?
no, they threw you in goal.
They just threw you out.
Did they have goalies or was it small side?
There's one photo of me. We had goalkeepers where I was.
Did you wear
And I had a
gloves?
helmet on, and I
my
wear
God.
gloves.
You should wear a helmet now.
Helmet but no gloves.
She should wear a helmet
Just
right
jump right on your moped.
Currently,
Yeah.
for the ones who can't hear us right now, or see us right now, Reiley actually is in a full leg brace. That should just give you a hint to Reiley should be wearing a helmet at all times.
Bubble wrapper.
Walking,
Yeah.
walking up the stairs, walking down the stairs.
Don't talk about walking down the stairs. I'm not very good at it.
Bubble
It's
wrapping.
dangerous. It's dangerous.
Oh my god.
So did you not like being on the field so much that you were maybe going to quit soccer? Was that a
No,
discussion?
I loved
That's what I was
playing
wondering.
soccer, but I loved playing goalkeeper. Ever since I was little, that's the position I wanted to be in, and that was what I wanted to do.
And did you have goalie gloves when you were 4 and 5?
No,
When's the
I
first
didn't-
time you got gloves?
I don't think I got my first pair of gloves until I was 10 or 11.
How long
And
did
now-
you have him? Your first pair?
Oh, probably a very long time.
Do you remember what kind they were?
And they're right
They were,
here.
Royce gloves from
I think
Dick's.
I think I had those.
Yeah, and I had them for a very long
Yeah.
time, and they had the metal finger savers in them,
Yep.
and I would
Oh.
crack them every time I got a new pair.
I
That
hate
was a
finger
big day.
saves.
See, we
Yeah.
don't know what those are at all.
Hard-
So
hard
this is
take.
crazy right now.
Hard take. I
How-
hate finger saves.
For all the goalies
That's
out
not a
there,
mistake.
hot take, finger saves are bad. Which we wouldn't
How
know.
many times have you been given goalie gloves as a Christmas present?
Honestly, my parents wouldn't really give them to me as a Christmas present because I would just need new ones before the season started.
Couldn't
or
wait till
something.
Christmas.
Yeah, it was usually I'd say August, September-ish thing, and then maybe November, and then March-ish, and
So it's called Everything But Christmas.
Yeah, everything but Christmas. I really don't think I ever got a pair for Christmas.
Okay.
Well, now Gina, give us your little background
Your
story.
goalkeeper origin story.
Yeah.
Okay, so my oldest sister, Nina, who's 29 right now, she was actually...
Shout out Nina.
Shout out Nina.
Shout out Nina and Gina.
Hey, Nina and Gina.
That's
There you go.
crazy.
Perfect duo.
Is she a ballerina?
No.
Oh, but it rhymes.
Maybe. Maybe she could be.
No.
She was a goalkeeper, so I feel like I kind of just always like really looked up to her when I was younger. So I like just followed in her footsteps. But then one day I just was like, I'm sick of this. I really want to try being a field player. So then I went into being a field player for like a couple years.
How old were you when you had that moment?
I think I was like 12. And then I was a field player for probably like 3 years. And then I was like, no, I think I like this. I'm like the most indecisive person you've ever met. That actually kind of makes a lot of sense, diving deep into my personal life. But then I went back. Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Then I went back to being a goalkeeper, I remember. And then, yeah.
When did you go back?
Probably like 15.
So a couple years.
Yeah, but it benefited me because I got really good with my feet. But
Oh, true.
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Tip, goalkeeper tip. Play in the field when you can.
Tip,
Yeah.
be
Helps
indecisive.
your foot skills.
Whenever you can.
Okay,
play in the
well,
field.
But yeah.
Speaking of practicing with the team, you guys sometimes practice with everybody, but you also have your goalie practices with just you three. So Reiley, Gina, and CJ, who's not here right now, and our goalie coach Morgan. What would you say the biggest differences are between your individual practices and the ones with the team, besides using your hands, obviously?
You took her answer.
I would say we joke around a lot.
More fun.
We have a lot more
I
fun.
feel like we have way more fun. I feel like everybody says you have to be like a certain type of personality to be a goalkeeper, a little weird. Honestly.
Yes, even
Yeah.
Morgan says that.
You have
True?
to be kind of different.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I was literally going to ask later in the podcast, everyone says, even Morgan, that there's something a little bit off
There's
with
something off.
every goalkeeper.
No,
I've been told
no.
I'm quite normal actually for
Yeah,
a
we have to find a
goalkeeper.
different word.
I'm quoting Riley. Okay, I don't know what word.
everyone knows
I feel like
that
Morgan
word.
uses that word. Maybe she uses different.
Unique.
A little unique. A little unique. And I was going to ask if you agreed with that statement. And you
Yeah.
just clarified that, yeah.
100%.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the big difference is that you guys are a little different.
And they have fun.
And we have
And
so
they
much
have
more
fun.
Well, so what does a typical training look like for you at this level?
Usually we start with a warm-up. Ours is a little bit shorter than y'all's, just because usually we're trying to get right into it. And then we'll do some sort of handling, which is quick cone work, volleys, trying to get as many reps as possible.
Yeah.
And then we'll move into some sort of passing so that we can kind of get our feet warm. Usually because we're either playing or we're doing small-sided or something, so we want to get everything going. Then we'll do some sort of quick shot stopping. And then there will be some sort of larger drill, kind of, where it's incorporating more either cross in, then get up, look for a shot, wide, get up, 1v1, so that you're trying to get all of the areas of goalkeeping as fast as possible and trying to just maintain them, especially during season.
I feel like there's a certain focus for each training session too. She kind of hinted on one day it might be low balls or coming out for 1v1s or crosses into the box. So I feel like there's a focus for each day, which each drill kind of leads into a bigger thing, if that makes sense.
So does is there a huge difference between your goalie trainings when you're in club versus coming to college?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? What's the biggest difference?
For club, you're just you get 20 minutes maybe. If
Yeah,
that.
nothing.
It's not. And
I
you
would always come
there's
either
a-
before or stay after practice to do extra stuff.
and
during
you
club.
aren't doing as much focused things with we're trying to work on 1v1s or something. It's usually you have a lot less people too, because it's just you and your coach.
Yeah.
And they're just dribbling at you type of thing versus here where we can do back and forth and really break down a lot of the technique.
Yeah. I remember in club just getting literally shots on me
Yeah.
from the top of the 18. I was okay,
That's good,
practice
Gina.
today. Let's just get 50
Practice is
shots on
over.
from top of the 18. Let's just drill the ball at you.
Gina's here. We all can do shooting.
Yeah.
What do you have a favorite drill to do, Reiley?
I love Foursquare.
The game.
The game, Foursquare.
I love Foursquare too, but I can't be a goalie. Like, I don't understand.
Well, we should play.
We should play. It's a great game.
Yeah.
And it gets you all warm.
Like
and
actually
ready.
Foursquare? Like
Actual Foursquare with the ball, and you got your gloves on, and you got your cleats on, and touch the ball, kick it at someone else's square. Boom.
It's actually kind of hard.
well, yeah, because in Foursquare, don't you use your hands?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is Foursquare with your feet.
And your hands.
In your hands.
Wow.
Double
Yeah.
whammy.
We'll have a video
Double whammy.
of Foursquare. Gina, do you have a favorite drill?
I like I honestly really like Jenny's drill. What is it called? The German game?
Oh,
Off-season.
Off season. I like off season.
Shooting game.
Yeah, I like a good like high intensity shooting game.
that one's fun
Where
for
you're
goalies
just,
and
like,
players.
It's so fun. Yeah, that's like the best part.
We'll also have to put a link
I love it.
to how to do that drill
Off-season,
too.
we'll find a link. Yeah.
What would you say your biggest advice is for young goalies who want to be where you are? Oof.
I would say like everything always like pays off in a way. Like I think in high school everyone's so stressed out all the time because everybody's like always committing at different times or something like that. And like I remember I was like a late commit out of high school and like look at where I am right now type of thing, and just like this sounds so cheesy. This is so not me, but like usually I'm one to like joke around, but like just keep like working hard and stuff like that, I guess. Yeah. And honestly, my biggest tip probably is like getting good with your feet as a goalkeeper, because I think that makes you stand out. Just be more athletic.
Yeah.
Be
Absolutely.
athletic.
Reiley?
Yeah, I would say similar to Gina. Like I feel like I didn't really start to like get into goalkeeping until like high school, where like I was actually putting in like extra work into it and like wanting to get good at it type of thing. And the biggest thing for me was just like I think watching soccer is huge. I love watching soccer in general, and like especially a lot of professional goalkeepers and watching their training and just the intensity and the energy that they bring to it. I think also like being aggressive, being assertive, like those are all great qualities to have no matter if you're a field player or a goalkeeper, but I think especially for a goalkeeper it really helps you stand out. And then also playing with your feet, like that is huge.
And I think also like debunk the myth of the fact that goalies aren't like fit or like run, because like debunk that myth, even if that's a word. Because like Reiley's personally like Reiley, I see Reiley, she's always doing work, she's always working out, and like Gina is like just getting literally more than me on the beep test, and I'm like, wait, the rumor that I've been listening to my whole life is a lie.
I feel like we get a bad rap.
Yeah,
I feel like all
goalkeepers
in all sports get a bad rap.
Yeah. They do.
Shout out goalie fitness.
Yeah.
Goalie fitness is a real thing.
Athleticism and fitness.
Yeah, we are athletes.
Do you have who would be your goalkeeper role models?
Like professional or like people that you
like
have,
when I was younger?
Professional, like people that you've watched, male or female, that you love the way they play or you just like to watch them.
I remember like my first moment where I was like damn, like I want to be like a goalkeeper. It was like I went to a Madison, Wisconsin game, and I think they were playing Marquette or something. I can't remember the goalkeeper's name for Wisconsin, but she literally came out and there was a ball that was served into her box, and she came out and she headed the ball. And I was like, that was sick. Like I want to do that. Like she was like the most confident girl I've ever seen. But like besides that, I would say like when I was little, like hot take, Hope Solo. Yeah, I love Hope Solo and probably Tim Howard.
We'll give a special shout out to the unnamed Madison goalie who headed.
Yeah, if you're listening to this and you headed the ball,
send us a note. We'll
get you on the podcast.
We'll connect you with
That's
Gina.
A moment that you definitely remember in your career. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
she can't, and I've never
done that.
We need to
solve this mystery.
You guys should try
I need to get my opportunity to do
What
that.
if you miss?
She literally came flying out, headed the ball, and I was like,
how old were you?
Probably 10 or 12.
So this would be about 10 years ago. All you Madison Badger goalies, introduce yourself.
It's like,
Gina needs to know. She needs to thank you. Reiley,
I want your autograph.
So most of my like youth career, I trained with a goalkeeper named Jordan Silkowitz, who plays for KC Current now. And she was someone who like I followed her college career very closely. She got drafted last year, and she is someone that, like, I've looked up to my whole life just because she was someone that I could, like, kind of watch and, like, train with and, like, see her entire, like, experience and, like, everything that she had done. So it's pretty cool, like, watching her now, because she's just someone that, like, I've always looked up to and is, like, a real, like, mentor and role model for me. Just watching Goalkeepers in general, honestly, like, when I was little, Hope Solo. Now, like, I mean, I love watching Ter Stegen. I'm a big, like, Spanish, Italian soccer fan, so I just love watching all Goalkeepers. They play very differently.
Awesome.
And what college did Jordan go to?
She went to Ohio State and transferred to Iowa State. So
I know who that is.
Shout out Jordan.
Shout out Jordan. Is there a situation where you get the most enjoyment out of making a big save? Maybe coming out of your box and heading it, or a certain kind of save that you just love? You're like your favorite.
I love it when Brooke runs into me.
Oh, that's
And
I love when I tackle Reiley and Reiley yells
on your team
when
or
Brooke's
on
on
your
my
team?
team, and her and I both put our bodies on the line and get hit by the
And
ball
we run
in
into
some
each other.
crazy way.
and Reiley yells at the ref to call a foul, but not on me. But she doesn't know it was me.
I don't know. I would say like holding a ball, like holding like a cross, like maybe like
Satisfying.
grabbing cross out of there.
I love it.
All right, then we'll get into our lightning round questions.
Well, let's get into some personal Northwestern other things.
Okay. Ask the personal.
No, you go.
Oh, this is the lightning round?
Yeah, I thought-
Okay, I thought that was a different thing. Okay.
No.
So we're going to get to lightning round. A little bit instructions with this. Like, you have to say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
You can't be thinking
Oh,
about
that's
this.
not good for me.
So this might be dangerous. I don't know if you guys are about to get canceled.
You
but
might
just-
see how weird
just-
goalkeepers are if you do this.
Me and Rich are going to try and act fools.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
First one. What's the better feeling, stopping a PK or stopping a breakaway?
Stopping a PK.
PK.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
Especially Brooks.
Anyways, whose gloves are the smelliest?
Riley's.
Mine.
Cameo, CJ said Reiley's. Also, we asked her before we
Let's
went on this.
go. Let's go.
So,
Are you kidding me?
yeah, she said right away.
Didn't know that was coming.
Favorite off-day activity?
Spike ball.
Walk.
What'd you
I don't
say?
know why
Go
I
for a walk.
You said first thing that popped to my
Walk.
mind. I got nervous.
Okay, favorite place in Evanston?
Bob's Pizza.
Backlot. Backlot coffee.
Yeah, shout out Backlot. Shout out Bob's.
Best
Thanks.
matcha.
If you were a sandwich, what kind of sandwich would you be?
Jersey Mike's, number 7, turkey.
Wow, that was fast.
You cheated. You thought about these questions.
You
No,
saw
I
Jersey
just
Mike's
know that.
number 7.
Someone gave you the list.
Jersey Mike's, number 7, turkey, provolone.
Why would you be that?
Because it's so good.
And Gina is so good.
Therefore, she is the number
Shout out
7.
Turkey Pro.
Shout out
What
number
would you
7.
be?
I like that too.
Don't laugh.
NIL, Jersey Mike's, NIL deal. Gina's
Jersey
open.
Mike's.
She has availability on her resume.
Okay.
Don't laugh. I think I'd be a Fluffer Nutter.
That's
Don't
what I
you
say.
not like sandwiches?
I really don't like
Yeah,
sandwiches,
she
so I
says
think I
I
would
like
totally be a
sandwiches.
Fluffer Nutter.
That is what I say all the time. Honestly, I think I have the same answer as you, which is so
Don't
unfortunate.
hate
for
what's
me.
Guys,
a
guess
Fluffer
what?
Nutter?
Did you
It's
know
peanut butter and marshmallow fluff.
me and Brooke are
sandwich.
soulmates?
Do you
actually.
heat it? Do you
We
like
won't
grill
get
the
into
bread though, or do you just is the bread like?
You melt the marshmallow a little bit.
But
I
is
do.
the bread like? Is it almost like a panini?
Do you know marshmallow puff?
Yeah.
That's what I'm putting on it.
Yeah, but do you
Yeah.
put it in the microwave for 10 seconds?
15.
On our next
Sometimes.
episode, we will
Make a
take you
fluffer
through
nutter.
how to make a fluffer
Sometimes,
nutter.
sometimes marshmallow puff and Nutella is really good. That's the other
Yeah.
option.
So, does anybody in Evanston sell fluffer nutters, or you make them?
Me and Reiley sell them. So.
Go over to Reiley's if you want to buy one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
next question. What's your Hogwarts house? Harry Potter, if you're unsure.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Questionable.
What Hogwarts house do you think I belong in, Brooke?
Anyways, what
Hufflepuff.
animal? I was gonna say Hufflepuff. Katarina isn't Hufflepuff though, and you guys wouldn't.
You think I'm in Hufflepuff?
No. I
Conte's
think you'd be
definitely in
Gryffindor.
Slytherin. 100%.
Ooh, Kate?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kate's Slytherin.
She thinks she's Hufflepuff. I
So
think I
that's a
said
lie.
Slytherin. All right. Anyways, you guys have heard from Kate and Alicia before. Let's stay on track here, though. You're supposed to be lightning round. What animal would you be in another life? First thing.
Wolf.
Shark.
Okay, scary. What's your other calling besides soccer? Like, you can't say another sport.
Oh.
Pool.
What?
Absolutely
Like
wrong.
pool, like pool?
Like pool.
Billiards.
I'm really good at pool. I'm really good at bowling.
I would.
So
I
pick
would
one.
believe that.
Probably bowling.
Bowling
believe
and
that.
pool. Do not challenge these two.
Challenge Riley and pool.
Wait, but I thought you
Totally
were going to pick
challenge.
another sport. Is that another sport?
Yeah, I guess technically. Okay, let's get like craft hobby, like hobby.
Oh.
Cooking.
What was I going to say that? Probably like, maybe like photography. I like
Okay,
taking pictures.
that's
What
good.
happened to lightning round? We're
Sorry,
all over the
sorry.
place. Let's go.
What other sport do you
It's
think
like
you?
molasses round.
What other sport do you think you'd be great at? You can't say pool or bowling
Basketball.
anymore. Okay.
Basketball.
I think, honestly, if I was a boy, I'd be fantastic at football.
You could do football's
Yeah,
girl.
that makes sense.
They're starting flag football high school girls now all
Yeah.
over the country.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's leagues.
Anyways,
We're
and the
gonna
last
start with
question, the last question is, if you had to eat a 10-pound sandwich in 5 minutes, who on the team would you choose to do it with you?
Danny.
That's a good answer.
Who can eat a lot? I don't even know. Not Meg Bodie, that's for sure.
Alicia chose Meg.
She eat a bite. and then
Alicia
she-
chose Meg.
No way she said Meg.
Yeah.
Probably Reiley.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Yeah.
Reiley.
And there we go. We got the tag team duo.
Sweet.
Add CJ for the trio on who will eat the sandwich the fastest. We should really test that out.
We should.
We will.
Jersey Mike's number 7 will sponsor the sandwich eating race.
NIL.
Well,
That's
we were gonna try to pull Morgan in here,
Let's try and get her.
but I think she's out walking the dog.
Oh.
We have an
man.
office dog. Let's see. Let's
Oh,
open the.
oh.
Let's do the mystery. This might be a part
Should
of
I
our
try Michael again?
episodes every time. We just open the door and see what's out there.
Who's in the
Yeah.
office?
Morgan?
I think they left us.
They went to walk the
Shut the
dog. We'll have to catch them later.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, that's all for Whiskers. We'll see you soon. Thanks to our goalkeepers.
Shout
Hope
out goalies.
We want Gina. We hope CJ feels better. And Gina, maybe you don't feel well. I don't know. I keep saying that.
We hope you feel good though.
All right, thank you guys for being here.
Go Cats! Thanks,
Go Cats.
goalies!
Thanks
for
Woo!
having us.
Whiskers out.
Bye, Whiskers.